Hey everybody, it is Clement Slay and Shine, and it is the end of January, beginning of February, and at this time we take some time out, somewhere serene, somewhere quiet, somewhere where you can be alone and within yourself to do your 30-day review and reflection. You rate your joy 1 through 10. How aligned is your life to your heart? And what accomplishments are you happy with? And this is where you jot down some notes, some things that really stick out in your mind. And what did you learn that will help you improve the next 30 days? The importance of why this is in the Slay and Shine Plan Workbook is because we get so down a road with a plan that we think is perfect and we try to execute, but our intuition, our inner knower, our guidance system that's inside of us will try to nudge you or shift you into a better avenue, into a different road that you may have not thought of or seen when you were first putting together the plan. And so I've heard people say, I don't like planning, I've planned and then I got burnt because the plan didn't turn out the way it was supposed to, and so now planning goes out the window. And that is not the case. The case is that we didn't spend the time to be alone or reflect and review within and to hear and listen for the direction of the path that we should be going to, because it can shift at any moment. And the beauty of the Slay and Shine Entrepreneur Success Plan Workbook is that we not only reflect once a month, but we reflect weekly. So at the end of each week, we're reviewing our intentions, any epiphanies, any revelations that came up during the week. Because if you're going down a plan and it's not working, God forbid you stay on it. You know, you don't want to stay on a plan that is not in alignment to the vibration or the energy that's within you. If maybe you're partnered with people, or your customers are the wrong people, or your vendors may not be in alignment to your goals or your vision. And that's why in the beginning, and I'll just give you a quick little tour of the Slay and Shine over here. Just in case you're wondering where the heck I am, I'm in Costa Rica. It's a trip that I've been manifesting for a couple years. I found out about Rythmia Life Advancement Center, and I just had to come and get the healing, get the miracle. It's my first day today, so I did meditation. Yesterday we did breathing meditations. Last night on the first day of arrival, tiny little plane that took us up here. There's a vulture over there, or maybe it's a little tiny turkey, I don't know. But we did breathing exercises last night. I slept so good. Then this morning was yoga and a colonic, my very first. I was kind of scared, but everything was fine. So everything that everybody says about colonics are great, yes, it was fine. Little quick tour of the Slay and Shine 90-day success plan. And the reason why we do 90 days is because it can help you take a big, huge, hairy, audacious, big, beautiful goal and make it less intimidating by breaking it down into smaller parts that is more doable and it helps you feel a little bit more confident about your how-to. It gives you a little bit more, it makes you feel a little bit more empowered that you can make a big, huge mountain more conquerable by taking it one level, one stage, one component at a time. So here in the beginning of the Slay and Shine Planner, we have the 1 year outlook, or the 1 year spread. And the reason why I do 1 year is so that you can scan the whole thing and make empowered decisions of what you want to move around and not make excuses about not being able to come to beautiful Costa Rica like I did, but that you do have the power to shift things around if you just see it as from the outside instead of being so enthralled in all the work that we do, right? And then you have your clear, and this is really important. Don't skip this part. Even if you're not in business, do not skip this part. It's creating your personal or your business mission statement, your core values, and your tagline. You want your message and your purpose to be clear out there in the world so that people aren't tempting you to doing things that you should not be doing, or just because something sounds like a great idea and can make you a lot of money, you don't get out of your lane and get into someone else's lane. Because if you're not working in your passion, if you're not working where you feel the joy and the purpose in life, you're not going to do very well doing that job anyway, or having that business anyway. So when you are tempted, or when you feel lost about, making decisions, always come back to your mission statement, your core values. All right, and if you're in business, the 12-week social media content calendar is very helpful, because there'll be days when you are very busy, or you're totally relaxed and you don't know what to say or write about, and you're like wasting time sitting in front of your screen trying to make a lesson or put out some content. Just list a bunch of themes for the week and go off that. You don't have to follow the themes that you put down, but at least it's there and you have ideas already put out. All right? And so the next page is our 90-day goals. This is where I suggest that you do a mind map. So Google, YouTube mind map, and figure out how to make your big goal and break it down into the smaller components, stages, and phases of a smaller goal. So then you know what the first immediate goals are. And you'll see that we start from the first 90. Hi little ant. You'll see that we start from the 90. So it's the first big goal towards your 1-year 2019 goal, or towards your 5-year, 10-year beautiful, hairy, audacious goal. What is the first major goal towards that in the next 90 days? And then breaking it down some more to the first 60, and then really breaking it down even smaller, more minute, to the first 30 days. What are you going to do in February? What's going to happen? What's got to happen in February so that you can make the 60 happen, so that you can make the 90 happen on the path, on the road to your 2019 goal. And then after that, you're creating the 30 days. So I'm going to sit down and do my action steps. What are the task lists, the to-do lists, the things, the components? What are the things that I must be, the process? What's the process that I need to stick to in the next 30 days to make the February goal happen? All right, so that is the overview of the goal setting. Now you're breaking it down to the week. Now we're even breaking it down even smaller, to the week. Every week, create a mantra. So important to have a mantra to direct your spirit, to direct your focus and your mindset, to be more positive, empowered to create what you set out, right? You don't want to be focused on what's not happening and what's going wrong. Focus on your mantra. It'll help you move forward. And then take some reflection time of what you saw with your spirit, mind, body, relationships, career, and business from the past week, and set some intentions for the upcoming week. Journal that and really set in stone what you are aiming to accomplish this coming week. And then again, remind yourself of what content or theme that you're going to put out there in social media if you're in business. And then your meals. If you're not meal planning yet, that's okay. You can just jot down your food that you've been eating. That way you can have an overview, bird's eye view of what you've been having, and then make some empowered choices and decisions. Is what I'm doing in alignment to what I want to have happen towards my goals? Is this in support or in sabotage of what I'm doing? As you progress, we hope that you learn to meal plan, which is going to save you time, save you money, save you groceries that don't end up spoiling, and that's really helpful there. All right, and every week we do a brain dump. Get it all out on paper. Don't let it get stuck in the head and give your mind, it causes anxiety when you leave things in here and your mind isn't feeling very secure or at ease that you're actually gonna get all of the things done because it's trapped in here. Once you put it on paper, science has shown that it is more likely that you will get it done and your brain won't have that anxiety feeling that you have so much to do but you don't know where to start, and so it just can't rest. You want to give your brain some rest, that way you have creativity. Daydreams and notes, I jot things down that I hear and I learn. And I have an overview. This page is about the overview of your week appointments. Not your schedule, but just appointments. Things that you can look over and shift around if need be. If you need to move one over there just to make sure that all of the things that you want to get done has room and can get done. All right, now we're breaking it down even further. This is your 1 day, your daily page. Now you can write out your schedule from morning, meditation, workout, all that great stuff. Include your appointments. I would recommend that you only set at least 3, a minimum of 3, a maximum of 5 top to-dos for the day. You don't want to overbook yourself and overdo that because you want to feel accomplished, right? Give yourself stars as you accomplish them. And then here's a space to keep in touch with someone. You don't want to contact people only when you need something from someone or you're presenting an opportunity or soliciting. You want to keep in touch with people on a regular basis. So go through your Rolodex and your contacts and try to say hi, send a text, send hello to someone at least once every quarter, if not half a year. And then you should be reading something every day, at least listening to a podcast, reading a book, something like that. Your workout section, because we're working on body and our mind. And every night before you go to bed, scan your thoughts, bring to mind maybe a negative thought that you felt or heard in your spirit, and then rewrite that into something positive. Because we're trying to rewire our brain to think and scan quickly for what is going good and not automatically go into a negative tailspin, right? And this is why gratitude, 3 things. Just name quickly 3 things that you're grateful for every day. Again, rewires the subconscious mind to scan for the good. Think good first before bad. Look for the silver lining. All right, so that is the overview of a week. And after you've done a week, we do a check, a balance check of the week, epiphanies and revelations, and then we start it all again. And then again, I said we do the 30-day review, and at the end, we do a 90-day review after you've done 12 weeks. There's a 90-day review, and the 90-day review is a reflection, is you're rating your balance to your own definition of balance. Not using someone else's definition of balance, but your own definition of balance. What does it mean to you? 1 through 10, heart alignment. How aligned to your heart have you been living this past 90 days? And joy, right? Your joy, because really that's what it's about, is are we creating a life that we want to live? And a life that we want to live has joy, right? And then here's some reflection area. What did you achieve in the last 90 days that satisfied your soul? Reflecting back, what would you change or improve for the next 90 days? And then what can you do to add a little more joy to your life? All right, that's a tour of the Slay and Shine Entrepreneur Success Plan Workbook. After doing several of these, you get to look back at your reflections and see how much you've grown, how much you've evolved and metamorphosed into where you currently are. And I hope you get to create dreams like this. This is a dream come true for me. I've never been in Costa Rica, and I believe there'll be more and more of this in my future. I'll see you guys later.